Hello everyone, this is Aether Nightmare and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. So we're leaving off with Strife to dispel the accompanying fears, but then we're going to go right into the next mission. I just left off here because it was an easier spot to stop, as otherwise it might fling us directly into the next thing.
Love to go in and take a look.
Well, I'm going in to take a look, so...
An unspeakable thing of unknown origin. What comes to your mind when we put these keywords together?
A Stellaron, an Aeon, a Leviathan, a Cosmic Mega Octopus, probably a Stellaron.
That's right. If you think about the various characteristics of Amphorius, an isolated world of eternal night being eroded by an unknown power, we cannot discount this possibility. This has been bothering me for a while now. Everything we have seen thus far suggests that Amphorius wasn't always isolated from the rest of the universe. Be it the birth of the Titans or the encroaching black tide, none of these can be explained as a natural progression of a civilization. There must be other reasons for its current state of isolation. It's just... If the cancer of all worlds is truly the culprits, then we should have observed certain phenomena, explicit or otherwise, by now. But that isn't the case.
The voice of the Stellaron? Yeah, the Antimatter Legion, the Stellaron Hunters. Yeah, all of that.
That's what I was thinking too. From past experience, the Stellaron within you should be able to resonate with other Stellarons, but we haven't encountered anything like that here. There are several other unanswered questions, too. My gut feeling is that things here are not as simple as they seem. Furthermore, what happened in Penacony also proved that the appearance of a world may not necessarily be due to the influence of just one path.
No sweat, the Trailblaze can tackle even 10 paths if we must. It feels a little too gung-ho. It could be an all-star cast. Who knows, maybe Akavili's behind it all. I doubt that. Ugh. To influence at just one path.
In another sense, it's Penacony all over again.
Yeah, more than one path for interfering.
For now, let's just take things as they come. The Black Tide could be a good starting point. Since Nikador has fallen, those who are suppressed by them will no doubt begin to counterattack now.
Another question is, too, is if the deities we have here, while not as strong as Aeons, I wonder if together they're able to slightly suppress themselves away from Aeons.
It seems our trailblazing expedition is growing in significance.
Meanwhile, at the same time on the other side of the Memorial Palace...
Don't worry, Dee. This isn't the first time he's been like this. A long time ago?
I'm not worrying about him.
Oh, alright. You're a little quiet, though.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. What I meant was, I know that man can pull through for sure.
It's alright. Being straightforward suits you better. Actually, Dee, there's something we're curious about. What did you see in Nikador's trial?
Something that terrifies me. Isn't that ironic? There shouldn't even be a word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
Do you think you stand a chance against that thing that terrifies you?
Is this also part of your grand scheme?
Her grand scheme.
What do you mean?
Aglaya knew that Phynon might fall. And she expected me to take his place. That was the plan all along, wasn't it?
Yes. Looks like you know everything.
He's been
I have no
duped.
intention of condemning you for it. The Flame Chase journey is not a game, and I have long understood this. The downfall of Strife, and the ever-growing threat that the Black Tide poses, If Circes and Ornyx are also impacted, ramifications will be dire.
They are the only two Titans who are still lucid and willing to coexist with humanity.
Regrettably, I do not hold the key to completing the trial. If I wish to conquer that fear, I need the assistance of my fellow Kremnoans. Give me some time to speak with my people. It won't take long, I promise.
Ah, I see. There is strength in numbers, but you must know that the trial to become a demigod is ultimately meant for only one individual. Your people, they have been eagerly awaiting a new king all this time, haven't they? If you take on the divine role, they will have no reservations about following your lead. After all, you're the hero of Castrum Kremnos.
I once was. But Lady Trebios, therein lies my deepest fear. We'll talk again later. I'll be back.
D? Regardless of what happens, we will always be there for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wonder if he's
The
afraid
person
of
I'm
repeating
looking
it.
for is probably in the hot bath. I should go take a look. The billowing steam always brings back memories of the furnaces in our homeland.
Anyway, we are now officially in the next story, which I knew it would immediately jump us into, which is Lori, turned from imbibed poison.
Regardless of what happens, we will always be there for you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's head to where we need to go. These things are freaking out again.
Children left unattended by their parents? That's not safe. You shouldn't run around in here, kids.
Hey, it's the Crown Prince! Are you also here for a bath?
I want to hear stories about your feats on the battlefield.
The Crown Prince. Are you Kremnoans?
Yeah, we are! The grown-ups said we used to live next to the arena. Well, next to the parts next to it anyway. My dad is a centurion with the Hydra Lancers, and my mom is the bravest warrior in the God Shield Brigade. We used to get tons of silver coins from Mr. Crateros.
My parents are serving in the Holy City garrison now. As warriors of Kremnos, they're braver than any Achaemen.
Why are you kids here alone? Where are the grown-ups?
Mom and Dad were asleep, so we snuck out to play hide and seek with Mr. Crateros.
That old man can be such a child sometimes. Do you know where Crateros is? I happen to be looking for him.
Sorry, I don't. Come to think of it, we haven't seen him in a while. Did he get lost while trying to find us?
No way! Mr. Crateros is a member of the King's Aegis. He's the best at hunting down enemies.
Maybe that's his way of sending him away.
He was counting near Verax Leo when we went to hide. I thought about taking a peek, but who knows if it might be a trap he set.
It was prudent of you to be cautious. So, which Verax Leo was he with?
It's, just take a few turns after you go out from here. It's close to the backs.
All right, I'll go look for him. You should consider the game over and head home for now. And don't play around the hot baths again.
Wait, Your Highness!
Is there something else?
I heard you retrieved Nicodor's core flame. Does that mean we get to go back home soon?
Have you ever been to Castrum Kremnos? You were all born in the Holy City, and are living lives no different from the Accompanying. Everything you know about our people comes only from the tales of others. You have never even witnessed the blade in the sky with your own eyes. How, then, is a city you've never seen your home?
Because this place is definitely not home. Mom and Dad told me that the children of Kremnos are born to wield swords and fight on the battlefield.
They also said that the Kremnoan detachment led by the Crown Prince is the bravest army across all of Amphorius. No one can defeat them.
The kids in the Holy City don't play with us. The moment they find out that our parents are Kremnoans, they shun us.
Maybe they play a little too
We
rough.
don't care. We all know that the Crown Prince will take us home one day.
That time has not yet arrived. But, young men of Kremnos, heed my command. Return to your parents at once. From here on, you are to dedicate yourselves to rigorous training and a healthy diet. You must not neglect these two aspects if you are to become a brave warrior of Kremnos. Only by following this path can you be deemed worthy of returning home.
Yes, Your Highness!
The future of Kremnos. I should find Krateros.
Okay. Just keeping my eyes peeled for bugs and stuff too.
There he is. Is he engaged in a debate with that foolish lion?
Rat! Oh, it's the Crown Prince of Castrum Kremnos.
Get a grip. We're here by order of the Council of Elders. Even the Chrysos heirs have to think twice before doing anything to us.
Yeah, he totally sent the kids away.
Out of my way, lackeys of the Council.
The Civil Guard of Akama is on official duty. Please keep out of this area.
Calm down, my lord. Play nice.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'll allow you to pass this time, but just this once.
Just this once, you hear?
So, you think yourself knowledgeable? Then here is a question for you. Do you know how Chrysius Leo in Castrum Kremnos came to be mounted on the wall? I don't know, my lord. How did it come to be? Let me enlighten you. A long time ago, the founder of Castrum Kremnos led a group of warriors to hunt down a lion on the outskirts of the city of Tritos. That vicious beast had been a menace for years, and the bones in its den were stacked even higher than the peaks around Akama. But do you know what happened? Nary a moment had passed after the beast's head peeked out of its den, when the Kremnoan warriors surged forward and brought it down within the blink of an eye, shattering its knees with a single strike. And then... why are you red-faced already? We haven't even gotten to the best part yet.
Red-faced. His face don't change.
It's your storytelling, my lord. You're weaving such a captivating tale that it got my blood pumping.
Do you even have blood?
Go on. Well, if it isn't Lord Mighty. It's been a while. Oh, what in Akama is happening? To what do I owe the pleasure, son of Gorgo?
Krateros. My esteemed teacher.
Let's talk somewhere else, Mighty Mos. I'm tired of speaking with this silly lion.
What about the Council's informants?
Those two hyenas are nothing but scavengers of rotten meat. They couldn't bite even if they tried. They can follow us if they want to. Let's go.
Wait, so how in the world did Chrysius Leo get mounted on the wall?
You will never have your answers.
Keep up with us, you hyena. Oh, sorry. I meant officers.
Hey, old man, how dare you? Calm down. Calm down.
Guess we're actually going for a jog. Whoa, did those people disappear?
Don't fall behind now. Unless you want to upset our friends here.
Don't you dare try any tricks with us.
Lamppost protests aggressively at its lack of attention. It's a shame you fixed it up already.
We're almost there.
Why have you stopped?
This is a nice spot for a private chat.
Shall we, sir?
Let's do it.
What are you up to?
Someone help me!
Some privacy at last. So, tell me, why have you come to seek this old man's counsel?
I came to discuss the future of the Kremnoans.
I guess that's one way to get some privacy.
Interesting. I heard the core flame of the Lance of Fury has been restored, though not by your hand. And you're even considering giving up Nikador's divine power. Is this true?
Those rumors are not entirely groundless.
In other words, you did entertain the thought of giving up the throne of Kremnos and forsaking your people.
The divine power is not equivalent to the throne. The path of strife is also not our people's only way.
Enough with the word games. You, of all people, should understand the plight of the Kremnoans. Think about all the warriors of the Kremnoan detachment who left their homeland with you. Think about their children. Only the yearning for our former glory days has kept us going all this time. If they ever learn that the crown prince they look up to so much is actually toying with the notion of stepping down, think of the disgrace it would bring upon your departed mother, Martimos. You best remember that she died for you because of Europon's schemes, to restore the glory of Kremnos.
Since you've brought that up, tell me, who is responsible for my father's death?
Are you trying to shame me, Martimos? I may be old, but I haven't become so decrepit that I've forgotten it all. Of course I remember that Europon died when the Kremnoan detachment surrounded him. You drove the spear into his chest with your very own hands.
That was merely the final outcome. Do you still not see it? What led my parents and our people to their downfall is none other than the strife we speak of. The quest for glory. The tenet of valorous death before glorious return. This is the creed of every Kremnoan, no matter whether these beliefs are justified or not.
Don't be ridiculous. The only thing that could slay a king is a spear. Even an infant knows that much.
He's saying the intent of the spear.
I swore to your mother that I would guard your crown with my life. I never foresaw that the son of Gorgo himself would be the first to turn his back on the Kremnoan spirit. Gorgo. Your mother bore that name. The name of the great founder of Castrum Kremnos. And she upheld that name with honor. If you choose to turn your back on her legacy, like a wretched deserter, do not fault me for withholding my loyalty, Martimos.
I came to discuss the future of our people with you. But appears this is not the right time yet.
Go, mighty. Ha! That's what those Chrysos heirs call you, isn't it? Go down the path you have deemed correct. Deep down, you have always been one to do as you please. And I am well aware that no one can deter you once you've made up your mind. But don't you ever dream of renouncing the traditions of Kremnos. We may reside in Akama now, but we remain eternally bound to strife by blood.
Bloodlines no longer hold any significance in this era of destruction.
My young lord, always bear this in mind. Never reveal your vulnerabilities to anyone. A lion should never dwell amidst its prey, especially when it wields power enough to dominate the entire hunting ground.
He's not lying. He's a person.
The boy did nothing wrong. This is murder. Do not sully the noble name of Kremnos with the blood of an innocent child. You mustn't reveal your weaknesses to the enemy.
Enough! My decision is final. We must use this child's life to preserve the soul of the great Nikador. We must save Castrum Kremnos.
Maybe this is why he's immortal.
Don't be absurd! Those tiny hands lack the strength to even lift a spear. Do you truly believe him a threat to Castrum Kremnos? You'll be ending the bloodline of Kremnos if you do this. Our millennia-old glory will become nothing more than a joke.
Have you forgotten that we Kremnoans place no value in bloodlines? It is through pure bloodshed and slaughter that the kings of Kremnos have ascended to the throne. As for our millennia-old glory, it has always been a joke in my eyes. Glorify it all you want, but it will not alter the nature of slaughter. Those who revel in it are but murderers. They are no more noble than the most monstrous beasts in Amphorius.
Enough with your words! Among all the kings of Kremnos, which one did not inherit the crown only after plucking it from the lifeless body of his father? But listen to yourself now. Do you truly believe you can cleanse the blood from your hands through mere words alone?
Nay, quite the contrary. I will end this cycle of bloodshed. Starting with this child. With these blood-stained hands, I will end it all!
Your failure is inevitable, Eurapon. You are just a coward who can only raise his blade against his own child! A beast that murders his own kin. King's Aegis and Empress of Kremnos! You cannot sit idly by and watch this atrocity unfold. If you consider yourselves the honorable sons and daughters of Gorgo, then take up your spears and join me in putting an end to this bloody charade!
Does anyone else have any objections? If so, come forward with your spear and prove your mettle!
Understood. 5, 4.
I know he lives, but...
No one dare stand by my side. Cowards! Has that crown stripped you of your courage? 2. 1.
It appears there are no objections. Then, in accordance with the Kremnoan Council's principle of tacit consent, the decision is final. With all present as witnesses, this child shall descend into the Sea of Souls, where he will nourish the Lance of Fury and join the fallen heroes. May fate and the gods await your arrival. My son, Mighty-Mos.
Stop!
If you have more to say, then speak. On account of the life we have shared together, I grant you this one final chance.
With the blade of fury above us and the council bearing witness, I, Gorgo, hereby move to challenge the crown in accordance with the laws of Kremnos. O unworthy king, in the name of the Council of Elders, I demand that you duel me!
Kick his ass, sweetie.
Very well.
I don't fully agree with your principles, but I hate him just as much.
The Kremnoan blade strikes down.
Mightomos, my son. They all tell me to forget. But how could I ever? The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood. If there is no Kremnos without the crown, then I shall seize the crown and smash it to pieces to bring the people to their senses.
As the mother roared in anger, the armies remained in silence. Only the cries and waves of the Sea of Souls echoed. And the babies. Now, back to our private bath chamber. Ever since the battle with Nikadora, you haven't slept soundly in ages. Even if death itself came to rouse you, you'd probably retort, why does life slumber? Because the bed is warm. Yet, a chill from this river of souls wafted by, a sensation hauntingly familiar. Could death truly be at your door? Castros, is that you? Best you open your eyes, just in case.
You're awake.
No wonder I felt a chill. Castros, why does life slumber? Why are you here?
I apologize for arriving uninvited. I saw that you were still asleep, so I took the liberty of waiting nearby. I bring a message from Lady Aglaya. She has prepared a gift for you and Dan Hong, and wishes to present it to you in person.
A gift? What are we waiting for? Let's go.
I'm glad you're in good spirits. Alright, let's set off.
Should I be worried about the gift? The Crown Prince of Kremnos revealed the past in the trial of apoptosis. The past gained through your travels. Head to the book to write it down. Right. I forgot about that.
Nice.
Because this technically starts as a new chapter. Grove, Wherefore art the wise silent. I don't know. I might eventually put together the books at a later date, like all at once. Just because they're really long. And this chapter looks like it might be longer too. Hey, I can stand right next to you and bump into you and not die. Cool.
The baths are bustling. Now that Nikador has fallen, the soldiers in the city can finally catch a break.
Girl, are you coming out? Would you like to join me? Thank you.
Have you heard? Seems like all the rules. I don't know how long I'll be able to live like this.
Yeah, this chapter looks longer than average, but
Lady Trevi and Lady Trianne.
In hindsight, I could have fused these here, but you know, oops.
You must have forgotten. This is a precious relic from our hometown. We definitely all saw it back then. Trianne, this is a counterfeit. We both know it's impossible for something this fragile to have survived all those years in one piece.
Depends on the thing and where it was found.
Impossible. We are fragile too, but we still got through those sad times. Ugh, look at that color and how it glitters in the light. It's exactly as we remember it. I want you by it. If someone else gets to it before us, we'll miss our chance forever. Calm down, Trianne. You need rest.
Please, there's no need to fret. If you need more time to make a decision, I can put this aside for you until tomorrow. Or until you're ready?
No, it's alright. Trianne is just... she'll come to her senses tomorrow. We'll be off first. Trianne is just what? Trianne is super mad, that's what! You've forgotten all about Mama! Mama gave us something just like this before! Trianne...
I wonder what it is.
See you tomorrow? I hope you two patch things up soon.
See you tomorrow. May the winds of fortune bless you.
And away she goes.
It's so hard to understand what they're thinking sometimes.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could you tell me what Lady Treby and Lady Trianne were discussing just now?
Oh, it's Miss Casterus. It's been a while. Well, honestly, I'm not quite sure myself. See, I have a little hobby of collecting handicrafts. Some time ago, I found this trinket being sold at the Marmorial Market, and bought it to use as decoration at my stall. When Lady Treby and Lady Trianne walked by earlier, Lady Trianne happened to catch sight of it, and promptly insisted that it was a precious memento from her hometown. But Lady Treby believed it to be a counterfeit. She said it couldn't possibly be from Yanisopolis. The likelihood of such fragile glassware surviving the Chrysos War is simply too low. For some reason, Lady Trianne became awfully upset after hearing that.
I see. Madam, would you mind selling this trinket to me?
Certainly. It's just... if it truly is a relic from Yanisopolis, it could be worth a small fortune. Miss Casterus, I'm running a business here after all, so...
I understand. Feel free to name your price.
That's how fast I object to this, glare at her in silence.
And what might your concerns be, my friend?
You've got some nerve trying to rip off a Chrysos here. Treby already called it a fake. Are you trying to pull a fast one on us?
Fine. I'll sell it to you at cost, as a sign of goodwill, Miss Casterus. Just promise to support my business in the future.
Your counterfeit business?
Much appreciated.
We never did find out if it's counterfeit or not.
Thanks for helping me out. I'm not one to venture out often, and while I have some savings, it takes a lot out of me to even talk to people, let alone haggle. Had you not been here, I would have been set back plenty. The authenticity of the piece isn't important.
It's a gemstone.
What matters is that it holds special meaning for Lady Trianne and reminds her of her hometown.
How would that
I've long
be destroyed?
wished to show my gratitude for Lady Trianne's care, but I haven't been able to come up with any ideas for a suitable gift. This chance encounter today feels like divine intervention. Perhaps this is the gift I've been searching for. Still, this trinket is admittedly rather fragile. I will have to make some adjustments and stitch it onto wool felt to protect it. That way, no matter how much Lady Trianne runs around, it won't break easily. Alright, back to business after that little detour. Let's keep moving. Don't stray far now. We've already kept Lady Aglaia waiting long enough.
Alright, up to the baths then. Yeah, it looked like a gemstone, so that kind of, unless it has other properties, I don't really see that being easily destroyed. But no, the last piece, I guess in hindsight I could have fused those two parts together. I didn't know I would end up at a spot that's easy to come back to though. So I guess we just wind up with a long one.
Us.
Yeah, he does that. He's an early riser.
Ah, you're finally here.
Please don't patronize me. I was tired.
And you as well, trailblazer from beyond the sky.
You're just up so early, Donna. You always are. Is it Himiko's coffee? Does it remain in your veins? Do you even sleep? I didn't expect you to call me that. The gift. Give me the gift.
Well, you would have been too if you hadn't stayed up so late.
I can't help it. I'm a night owl.
But what matters is that you got a good rest.
Danheng, when else am I supposed to get these videos done if I don't stay up late?
For all that has happened, it was never our intention to drag you two into the battle against Nikador and jeopardize your safety. To express our gratitude for your kind, trailblazing endeavors, we would like to present you with the highest honor of Akima. This is the dew of divine blood, brewed from crops nourished by the blood of the Titans. It is said that only 12 bottles existed. The last 3 bottles are now being kept in the treasure vault of Akima. Back in the days of prosperity, cities fortunate enough to acquire it regarded it as one of the greatest treasures ever. Unsealing it during a ceremony held in honor of 2 cities' diplomatic ties was the highest form of respect one could show the other. And now, in keeping with tradition, Akima dedicates this drink to our esteemed guests from beyond the sky, in appreciation of what you have done for us.
My hand is trembling under the weight of this gift. I'm not of drinking age yet. I am, though.
This precious gift isn't simply a token of gratitude, though, is it, Lady Aglaya?
Very perceptive, Mr. Dunhung. Your heroic deeds have proven that you come in good faith. With the dew of divine blood as testament, we wish to forge an alliance with the Trailblazers.
With all due respect, won't forging an alliance with the Chrysos heirs embroil us in the conflicts within Akima? I'm sure you can understand where our misgivings come from, Lady Aglaya.
So we need to think about this first. Not my gift, though. We need to think about it.
Having said that, Lady Aglaya, please don't misunderstand. We will still do what we can to assist you in the Flame Chase journey. It's just, I've heard of the friction between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Akima. As outsiders, we are wary of getting caught up in this conflict.
Wow! Grady and Danny have sharp eyes indeed. You'd make outstanding members of the Twilight Courtyard. No need to worry, by the way. I can tell from Lady Aglaya's tone of voice and micro-expressions that she's being genuine.
Star Rail Barbara.
Not only are you guests from beyond the sky, but you've also done so much for Akima. You're practically heroes to us all. Lady Aglaya would never subject you to Aquila's judgment.
Huh? You are...
Hyacinth. Thank you for taking care of the wounded of the past few days.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. The patients are very cooperative when we attend to them. I'm just thrilled to see them all going home healthy again. Oh, it's Cassie! Oh, I've missed you.
Well, we figured out who it is. Grady, Danny, that's probably us. Cassie, is Aglaya's nickname Aglai? Agli? Well, I already answered all the other questions.
Miss! You can't say that! Lady Aglaya should always be Lady Aglaya.
Lady Aggie, got
this
it.
Girl, she's a natural at making friends.
She reminds me of an old friend with pink hair. Yeah, March.
As an acolyte of Aquila, I'm here to bring healing light to the world. Plus, I've heard you're also children of the distant skies. Fate must have brought us together. Can we be friends? I'd love to hear your tales of the sky. And oh, it's a rare occasion that Akima presents such an invaluable gift to guests. Lady Aglaya,
May I have the honor of tasting it too?
Of course you may. Esteemed guests of Akuma, please believe me when I say that this gift carries no hidden agendas. As for the matter of the Alliance, you need not give me an answer here and now.
Well, if you insist. She's here to help Aglaya recruit us. Maybe.
I see. In that case, we will accept this gift from Akuma. We welcome the chance to talk with you, Lady Hyacinth.
Oh, yay! Then I'll get started on my questionnaire.
Pardon the question,
I'm getting
but
interviewed.
I've been meaning to ask this for a while. Micro-expressions, tone of voice, questionnaires, are these all part of the usual skill set for Aquila's priests?
Allow me to do the honors. This young lady is Hyacinth, assistant lecturer of the new sporists at the Grove of Epiphany and head nurse at the medical institution known as the Twilight Courtyard. Many of the Chrysos heirs suffered injuries during Nikador's attack on Akuma, so the Grove sent Lady Hyacinth to treat the wounded in Akuma.
Yes, you mentioned.
But what I'm really good at is helping people sort out what ails their mind and spirit. If you're ever feeling troubled, come find me. A little sunbathing in the courtyard will chase all your worries away.
So you're a therapist. Thank you. We will keep that in mind.
Well, it looks like everything's sorted out now. The patients have also all recovered. I think it's time for me to head back, Lady Aglaya.
I would love to keep you in Akuma for a few more days, but I would hate to provoke the ire of the Grove. As it happens, Akuma intends to send a messenger to the Grove for updates about the research on the Black Tide. We also want to communicate our desire to discuss the retrieval of Circe's core flame at the earliest convenience.
Oh, that sounds pretty serious. Lady Aglaya, you can't be asking me to...
No need to fret. We won't put you on the spot. Trianne will be going there as the diplomatic messenger of Akuma, and Castris will be accompanying her.
I happen to have a few questions for Professor Anaxa as well, regarding the missing Titan Thanatos.
Since this involves Akuma's diplomatic affairs, we'll give you some privacy.
Let's go out and play. Back to bed again, boring. Now let's go back. Let's resolve things.
If you're not keen on just sitting around, Miss Trailblazer, why not go with him? The Grove is a picturesque place, perfect for sightseeing.
That's a wonderful suggestion. Come visit the Grove, Grady. I'd be delighted to show you around.
Sounds good. Gaining more insights into the customs and geography of different regions of Amphorius is also part of trailblazing.
In that case, do bring this spindle along with you.
So you can keep tabs on me?
This tool, called the Weft, is used to spin thread and has been passed down in my family through generations. Though it doesn't see much practical use nowadays, it's become a symbol of great significance. In this respect, it is the perfect token to represent my will. If you encounter trouble at the Grove, just take this out and show it to them. While you're in the Grove, the golden thread of the Weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not, allowing you to see things as I would. Castris knows this too. Make good use of it. Trianne is already waiting for you at the outskirts of Akuma, so I won't keep you any longer. May your journey be smooth.
Okay, do with the divine blood. A rare Amphorian fine wine. It's said to be brewed by crops nourished by divine blood of each Titan. This particular bottle originates from the chrysalis of gold, Minesta of romance. Cheeky. And the Weft, a gold spindle belonging to the gold weaver Aglaya, the legendary treasure. Follow the golden thread, the love that contains all like the gods. So I kind of thought originally she was giving this to us as a way of saying, like, that way I have a thread connected to you and I can always hear interrupt her.
Make good use of it. Trian is already waiting for you at the outskirts of Okima, so I won't keep you any longer. May your journey be smooth.
Yeah, I wonder if we're finally going to a new location. Wait, there's a puzzle thing here? Hang on. Where is it? Maybe it's below us, so I don't see it.
I'm glad to be in your company again, miss.
Tell me about the Titan known as Thanatos.
Thanatos controls my fate, in a sense. The curse I bear came from them. And they have something of mine. Something of great importance that I must get back from them.
Who is Professor Anaxa?
When I was studying at the Grove alongside Phynon and the others, Professor Anaxa was responsible for teaching us about the Chrysos heirs and the Titans. That's also when I met Miss Hyacinth. She was Anaxa's teaching assistant then.
What is the Grove of Epiphany?
The Grove of Epiphany is Akima's partner academy. They look after the core flame of Circes and are the organization at the forefront of researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and the Titans. They also provide academic research support for the Flame Chase journey. Several Chrysos heirs are based in the Grove, including Miss Hyacinth and Professor Anaxa.
Don't have any more questions, I suppose, so let's go.
I came here with a colleague from the Twilight Courtyard. I've asked her to pack her luggage in advance, so she's already waiting for us by the city gates. Let's go meet up with her. Look, there she is! And Lady Trian. But who's that they're looking at?
Looks like someone's on the ground.
Did something happen, Clementine? Oh, that's a serious injury. Miss Hyacinth, this man was
discovered by Trian! Trian was in a bad mood this morning, so we went to the outskirts of Akama for some fresh air. But then we found him collapsed on the roadside.
I wonder if it's because Castor has bought the thing.
The city has good doctors, so Trian brought our new friend into the city to look for a doctor.
I was waiting here for Miss Hyacinth when I bumped into Lady Trian. But by then, this man was already in critical condition, so I had to perform some emergency treatment first.
These wounds, they're caused by the Black Tide. This is bad. Clementine, prepare a ward for this man at once. I'll treat him myself. It's a miracle he's still alive, considering how badly the Black Tide injured him. Gray, Cassie, and Trian, would you mind making your way to the Grove first? Once this man is out of danger, Clementine and I will join you. As a healer, I cannot ignore those in need of medical attention.
I understand. May fate have mercy on this poor man.
Trian believes he'll get better. Everybody, follow Trian! Fly, fly, fly away from Akama! Down this road we go, to the skies we fly, leaving Akama behind! Little
Okay.
Cass, little Gray, are you ready?
Do I need to grab on anything, or is he gonna open a portal? Are we not gonna use the sentry gate?
You might not be aware of this, but using the sentry gate takes a significant toll on Lady Trian.
Mm-hmm. Trian promised Treeby that we wouldn't open the gate unless we had no other choice.
Alright then, let's go.
I'm ready too.
Okie dokie. Everybody, let's hold hands. To the Grove we go!
It's harder than I thought to sew gemstones onto Wolfeld.
Cass, mem.
Cass has such nimble fingers. I want to learn too. Your voice went back to...
Mim wants to try sewing. Here, why don't you give it a go?
Are you two so close already? I want to try too. I thought her voice,
sure,
changed. Maybe not.
You
go first. I'll cheer you on. Maybe it's just, the cadence that she speaks in. Like, before she was like, only words in moderation. Whereas now she speaks full sentences like this. Maybe that's why I'm getting messed up with it.
This is amazing. It seems as if their voice has become more intelligible after the battle with Nikador. After spending the last few days together, I feel like I'm gradually gaining the ability to understand what they're saying. Even if it's just a little.
This shows that I'm learning new things. Once I obtain the memory of poking Wolfelt, will I grow hands that are as pretty as Cass's hands? Scary. Don't teach her how to sew, Cass. That just sounds weird. It's like even with the new Pokemon that are coming out, it's like, those paws better stay on all fours on the ground, Nintendo. That's horrible. You can't say that to a girl. I was just kidding. Anyway, I believe that this trip to the Grove of Epiphany will definitely be a fruitful one. The way she said that reminds me of March. How exciting. I wonder what changes I'll experience next. You'll learn a powerful new ability. You might become fluffier, transform into a cute girl. Being adorable isn't enough. I need to be strong too.
Cute. Is everybody awake? Little Gray, little Cass, and a little pink puppy?
Puppy, I've become a different species altogether? And here I thought she would give me a nickname like Little Mimi.
It's already action hour. Lady Trian, I hope you're well rested. You were talking in your sleep. Did you dream of many things?
Sleep talking? What did Trian say?
Something like, Mommy, doll with sword, let's fight together. We'll be brave.
Ugh, it's so embarrassing. Please don't make fun of Trian.
Of course not. Wasn't Lady Trian's mother also the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis?
Uh-huh. Mama was the strongest Holy Maiden in all of our history. She also gave us the prophecy of deliverance. And she had red hair that looked like a cute red mushroom. But Trian can't remember what Mama looked like anymore. Not even in the dream just now.
In that case, Stella and I will lend Trian a hand. So what's your superpower? But you don't have hands, only paws. Think about it. There's so many memories scattered all over this world. Surely at least one contains an image of Trian's mama. If I keep a lookout for it while searching for memories along our journey, then Still can go boom! And not only will Trian be able to remember what her mama looks like, she'll even be remembered to talk with her, right?
Trian thinks that's a great idea! Can the pink puppy help Trian out?
Only if you promise to stop calling me a pink puppy.
And I'll call you... Little Memmy from now on!
That's much better. Still, I'd like to know what exactly I am. That was just a name I came up with on a whim. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Because I'll be sticking to my word anyway. Now that Trian is cheered up, shall we get going?
Okie dokie! Trian remembers that we need to help Aggie ask the big tree whether Circes would be willing to visit Akama. If we Follow this woven trail and keep going upward, we'll reach the grove in no time!
Woven trail? Where did it get its name from?
Legend has it that whenever they requested an audience with Circes, Nestia would always come to the meeting in a long white dress. As the warps and wefts of the dress came into contact with the ground, they turned into paths and stairs. May this romantic path bring good tidings to Akama.
What is this? Apparently it's not something I can interact with. Golden fragments remain radiant in the darkness, illuminating the blooming blue flowers around them. It is said that Menestia's swarm of butterflies once emerged from such cocoons, bestowing the gifts of memory and prophecy unto the world. From the broken cocoon, faint light emanates, like a sight left behind by Menestia. The garden at night seems to remember the butterfly that once chased the light of reason, willingly forsaking eternity for a fleeting embrace. I wonder if there's bugs hidden along here as well. Oh, hello. What did you say? I didn't see that. I was standing in front of it. Welcome to the Grove, a place blessed by reason. The majesty of the Bough of Rift speaks for himself. Onward, guest from afar. Behold the gorgeous view. Okay, so they're gonna be green. It doesn't help. Oh, they're gonna be so hard to see. Beneath the statue's lowered hood is an empty void, yet it gives an eerie feeling of being watched. The fireflies dance joyfully around it, seem to be undeterred by it solemnly. It seems even the followers of eternal night cannot resist the enchantment of the Garden of Circes.
Look! A huge tree! It's... huge!
You guys have a Yggdrasil too!
Is that all?
Grass has quietly crept in the folds of the statue's garments, and the blue flowers bloom at its feet. The faceless guardian appears to have stood here for millennia, silently observing the generations of scholars as they pass by. One wonders whether it guards the grove or waits for someone who will never return. Golden fragments remain radiant in the darkness, illuminating the blooming blue flowers around them. It said Menestia's swarm of butterflies once emerged from cocoons, bestowing gifts of memory. We've already said that. The intricate patterns on the altar faintly emerge in the darkness. You can just discern that they symbolize Menestia. Gentle light filters through the giant tree roots like echoes of days wrapped in the shroud of time. Perhaps this is why Menestia lingers here, to remind us that even when the world crumbles, there are always things worth remembering. Maybe this is what Black Swan wants too? Wow, it's so majestic. Stell, hurry up and capture this moment. A giant tree bowed slightly in the silent forest, tilting and falling into the wilting green waves. A passing breeze rustles through the leaves as if it was sighing, softly fading into the lightless ocean above on high. One has a face. Would March 7 appreciate this sublime scene? You're uncertain. Dun Hung, perhaps? Never mind. Every time he encounters a tree as big as this one, it would be a deeply troubling situation. Take a photo of the big tree. Yeah, see, it has a face.
I never fail to impress. This photo deserves an award.
What is this huge tree, though?
It's the Bough of Rift, the divine body of Circes. Flora began to grow where they planted their roots, and this flatland basin upon which we stand gradually became a large, verdant forest. A long time ago, Thelesis, the first scholar, led the masses to build a garden and courtyard in the forest, naming the site the Grove of Epiphany. There, people sought mental clarity, knowledge, and enlightenment.
Trian knows this. Everybody says that was how this big academy came to be.
But is the academy supposed to be this quiet?
Something feels off. The Grove has always welcomed scholars. So too would Circes give us her delicate leaves and extend her branches in greeting. Yet, it seems both the Grove's messengers and the Titan are indifferent to our arrival.
So we have no way in? Is the Grove closed to visitors?
That doesn't seem likely. Miss Hyacinth didn't mention anything about it.
Maybe everybody's still asleep because classes haven't started yet. They don't want to be disturbed, so they shut the entrance.
For now, let's look around and see if we can find out what happened.
This place is too quiet. What in the world is going on?
I found a bug. Observe! Our Grand Master Circe, such noble and holiness in that august presence. It's actually Circe's. That's right! Marvel and praise freely, such reverence is exactly what the Master deserves. The dreams of giants sank into the earth and grew into towering colossus like me. Knowledge, the seeds born on the wind, causes flowers to bloom across the land and withered branches to spout anew. The world pours itself unto me like a spring. My eyes are clear, yet I cannot see myself.
Trian found it! Everybody, fly across to the other side!
We can't fly. I mean, we could use that. Undelivered Grove report. Obviously, we could use that. I just want to search a little.
On the other side. Where could it be? Aubrey's eyes are so sharp.
It's
I knew
huge.
you would find it. The courtyard of Storgi should be just ahead of us.
Your eyes are so sharp, she says. Dear, it's as big as you. A decree of the Seven Sages. In memory, it was a golden rain. Erotea, full of the world's love, returned at dawn, transforming into butterflies that scattered glittering scale dust, blending the bloodlines of those they touched. From that day forward, there was you and me, and I and you.
As I expected, something's not right here.
Yeah, did it blend with a love titan? Even though we're not scholars, someone should come forward to receive us by now.
Not to mention that this whole place is also eerily quiet.
Maybe Aglaya didn't give them a heads up. Maybe something happened.
That's possible.
Hello? Is anyone there? Oh. No one's here.
Yeah, I noticed. That scared me. What should we do now?
I have an idea. Lady Trian, could you lend me that golden spindle? Do you remember? Lady Aglaya said this. While you're in the grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not. This is achievable because the grove is not only where the roots of Circe's are, but also where the chrysalis of gold manifests. Oh, Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Is this some sort of like ritualistic prayer ritual? Who came up with this? How unique.
Well, these lines are documented in the handbook of Nestia's priests. So, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to draw power out of this butterfly exuvia with the golden thread.
There isn't wasn't a reaction. Did it not work?
But that shouldn't be.
Mim.
Everybody look over there. Something's approaching or appearing.
Is that a white dryad?
What's a white dryad? Let me look around here for a second. I knew there was treasure I had to grab. Noticed recruitment. It's one of these. 4. Oop, I did it wrong. Ooh, maybe I could go off the other way. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I gotta go off the other way. Otherwise, I wind up on an odd number. Perfect.
Looks good.
And considering I don't have much of anything for artifacts, I'll pretty much take whatever I can get at the moment. I think the one I need to farm is in the Lafu. Okay, any bugs around here? Investigate. Investigate what? Humankind something. This is a stairway of progress, a garden for intellectual wonders. Seekers of truth should worship here. Reflecting the love for kin, only through this remembrance may the path to wisdom remain unobstructed. I didn't get to read the first part. Humankind must ponder. Is the pursuit of knowledge not like a spinning a cocoon wrapping oneself in layers? Only through mutual sharpening and repeated tempering can the butterfly of wisdom break free and truth reveal itself.
Mim.
White Dryad, what a cute name!
No, it isn't a white dryad. It is the shadow of a dead white dryad.
Dead, Mim.
Dead white dryad?
Strictly speaking, these white dryads are still plants. They only gained sentience as a result of Circe's blessing of equality. But their sentience is minimal when compared to that of humans. These flowers have already died. What you see here are just faint afterimages of their souls. However, this also means that the golden thread has definitely connected with the Titan's presence. Without the golden thread's outlines, we would not have been able to see them at all.
But what happened to them? Why are there only tiny shadows of them left?
Mem, can you read their memories?
Let me try. Wait, did she actually say let me try? We said it at the same time, so like... Got anything? Almost.
Black cloak, sword.
Oh, she is speaking now.
Toward the great tree.
That's it. The memories are too faint for me to see anything. I could only vaguely make out these words.
I have a bad feeling about this. The deathly fog of Thanatos is fast approaching.
Oh! Trianne will be on high alert!
I was gonna say, what could kill something that doesn't have a corporeal form? Master Kalinkus, we have installed bronze detonators along a number of the Grove's main roads as you've instructed. Very good. We can proceed according to plan. There'll be no issue on the technology side. We've already had detonation tests and ensured that they are able to damage the bodies of Titans. It's just what? It's just such methods are blasphemous. Methods are blasphemous. Such things are not important in a moment of crisis. What matters most is that we slow the invasion of the Black Tide as much as possible. I never thought that when our backs were against the wall, we'd be forced to use what enacts his wicked ways. Other scholars had such reverence from the gods that they never researched such evil technology. Even if the Titan disagrees, it's not like they'll say anything. Alright, that's enough lamenting. Gravitas, you have another important mission now. I need you to find a way to leave the Grove immediately and head to Akama to request aid. I do not know if the Grove can withstand this threat. If you can hold out until reinforcements arrive, then all will be well. If not, I have no choice but to entrust the core flame to that woman. You want me to leave the front line and be a deserter? No, there's no way. You're a Chrysosaur. If anyone's going, it should be you. Don't argue with me. You know you'll never win. It's precisely because I'm a Chrysosaur that I must stay and fend off the Black Tide. I will endeavor to ensure we survive until reinforcements arrive. Okay, but he clearly doesn't have a model I recognize, so I wonder if one of us is going to get his powers. I may be a scholar, but I know a bit about fighting. Any normal Black Tide monster is no match for me, so you need not worry. I just don't want it to be... Calling for aid is not desertion. If you're not prepared to risk your life, the Black Tide would simply intercept and kill you before you made it to Akama. Gravitas, you're the fastest among us. Will you accept this important duty? I'll not let you down. May Circes protect your mind, Master Kalinicus. May Circes protect your mind. Let's go again. Let's do a spin. Oops, wrong analog stick. Helps if you spin the right stick. Snakes? Kinda looks like snakes.
The smell of death is becoming more and more intense. There, on the steps.
Someone died out here, you're saying? Wait. Bugs anywhere? No. I gotta check, though.
This looks really scary.
What are those? I don't recognize. What kind of beast did this? Is this the Death Chitin's kin?
No, it's neither of those. This is a creation of the Black Tide. Such creatures are formed when living beings are corrupted and turned into deformed hollow husks of their former selves. Everybody, stay alert. Regardless of what has happened to the Grove, the fact that we're seeing the remains of a Black Tide creation here definitely doesn't bode well.
Should we inform Aggie about this?
That black thing seems to be moving. Can't read that. It reminds me of the Zenless Zone Zero monsters.
The monster is alive! Trienne will protect everybody!
Trienne, please hide behind us. Miss, let's do this.
Certain enemies will inflict ally units with the corrosion state. Attacking enemies will restore corroded HP. The more targets hit, the more is restored.
As expected. The words black, sword, and cloak. They're talking about the Black Tide.
I choose you.
Alright, let's summon our dude. Electric, Quantum, and Imaginary.
Still waters of oblivion.
I might need a switch out.
Any more heat?
Time to twirl! You defeated it! Little Gray, little Kaz, you're so strong! Mem.
But these monsters aren't supposed to show up
The
here,
black
right?
tide has spread this quickly to the grove despite its remote location. I'm afraid a world where Strife has fallen is far more dangerous than we ever imagined.
Oh no! Does this mean that Akuma is also in danger?
Looking at this mess, it seems the scholars at least succeeded in fending off the first wave of attacks. But at what price?
Yeah, it transformed them too. Also works like the Zenless monsters at the same time in Akuma.
Lady Aglaya, after a few days of surgeries, both major and minor, we were able to save the life of that patient found on the outskirts of Akuma.
Thank you again, Hyacinth, for your hard work.
The scarring of his organs was especially severe, a result of the Black Tide's corruption. It's a miracle he's even survived. I can't say for sure when he'll regain consciousness.
Don't stress yourself out over this. You've already done everything in your power to save him. There's no need to hurry to the grove either. You deserve a good rest now. Tribi, I have some things to tell you as well. There's something strange about where that patient came from.
Oh, maybe he's the one who tried to reach us.
Accompanying. The way the stitches on his clothes are hidden is quite unique. Such craftsmanship is undeniably from the grove.
The grove? You mean...
Now that I think about it, Castris and the rest should have arrived at the grove by now.
Trian just got in contact. The Black Tide has invaded the grove. We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help of the Golden Thread. What should we do, Aggie?
The Black Tide is posing an even greater risk to us now. I did not expect the grove to be the first to be impacted, though. Can they tell where the core flame is right now?
We see it. The core flame is still there, but...
But... what?
But they can't say for sure whether the Titan has also been corrupted by the Black Tide.
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame and transfer it to a safe place as quickly as possible. We must also search for survivors and find out exactly what happened to the grove. Oh, and find Anaxa. Unless something went terribly wrong, he should still be alive.
They've set off. Please, stay safe, everyone.
I pray for their safety too.
Aggie, how do you know that Anaxa is still alive?
I know that man all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew that he was not long for this world, he would most certainly try to seize the core flame and drag the Titan down with him.
Is this a joke as well?
No, I'm being serious this time. We're facing threats from both within and without Akuma. The merciless carnage may have ceased, but Akuma's nemesis continues to sharpen their blades even now. They may have even prepared the gallows from which to hang us already.
You mean...
Even if the divine authority of Strife is as yet unclaimed, the Black Tide is advancing more rapidly than I expected. I fear this tragedy is more than a mere natural disaster. Alas, it's too late. The Council will likely take this opportunity to do something... I will try to keep this under wraps for now. But you must also take care and be prepared for anything that may happen.
All right. Should I inform Hyacinth about this?
Not for now. She must be exhausted after performing surgeries non-stop for so many days. I don't want to overwhelm her with this bad news.
We can only hope that the Grove weathers this crisis with as many survivors as possible.
That being said, based on the condition of this patient, Tribi, we should prepare for the worst. It's likely he is the only one who managed to escape from the Grove against all odds.
Everything will be fine.
But what about us?
The Grove are really smart. They'll definitely be able to chase away the Black Tide.
Aglaya said that Anaxa is still alive. If that's true, then there's still hope for everyone else too. Who is this Anaxa anyway? Why does everybody seem to have some kind of trust in him? Head teacher?
How should I put it? Lady Aglaya doesn't trust Anaxa at all, I'm afraid.
Sounds like a big shot.
Despite being a chrysosaur, Anaxa resolutely believes that titans and prophecies are a load of nonsense. During our regular citizens' assemblies, he always votes to oppose the flame chase journey.
And he's still able to conduct research here? Didn't you say that the Grove of the Academy was established around a titan?
Trian knows the answer to that. Everybody says that Circes, who symbolizes reason, is the most tolerant of novel ideas. Apart from Kefali, they're the titan who treats us the best.
Looks like Circes must be really open-minded if they're accepting of even this kind of novel idea.
Yes, that is how we formed an agreement with these titans who bear no harm toward humanity. If they agree to support us on our flame chase journey, we will wait till the final moments of the journey to restore their core flames.
With the exception of Orynyx, that is. They didn't lend us their power willingly.
I don't think Orynyx was as reluctant to help you as you put it, or they wouldn't have deemed Stell worthy and allowed me to journey alongside all of you.
That is true. It's also fortunate that these gods weren't corrupted by the Black Tide and did not descend into madness.
Trian believes Circes will be alright. After all, everybody says that the people of the Grove are really smart.
Yeah, and really did.
So, Little Gray and Little Cass, just leave the task of finding Anaxa and everyone else to Trian. It's easy for Trian to look for people because we can fly.
Good idea. In that case, please bring the weft along with you, Lady Trian. The golden thread will be much more effective from up above. Please promise us that you'll take care of yourself.
Okie doke. If Trian gets in trouble, we'll look for all of you. In return, if you get in trouble, remember to call for Trian, okay? We'll come right over and open the gate for you.
That's the other thing I wish to mention. Do not open the gate unless you have no other choice, Lady Trian. Your body is not in good shape at the moment.
Okay. We will keep that in mind. Trian was just trying to help.
Of course, we know that. After all, Lady Trian is a demigod, the most powerful among all of us here. Remember all those brave heroes in the tales you've heard. They would always save their strength until the very last moment. That way, they could ensure that nothing went wrong with their plans. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm. In that case, brave Trian shall clear the way for all of you.
Well, Trian's so motivated. I mustn't fall behind. I use something to help out all my friends that only I have. Orynyx's power. I wonder if you are like Orynyx reborn. I wonder if we'll find any memories.
So many monsters.
Maybe I'll find some useful memories here. Let's try. So many dead people is more like it. Good gracious. Open the gate and continued forward. Tried to sense the Black Tide monster's memory. How do I go about doing that? Because that's the main quest. What about the side quest? Oh, this? The monster's body is twisted like brambles, not allowing any living being to approach. Let me see. Oh, that hurt! I didn't even detect any memories. Anybody else I can investigate? I don't see it. Yeah, try to get the Black Tide monster's memories, but I only could do the one. Is there any over here? Any over here? Hello? Oh, maybe there's more up top, but I don't want to accidentally miss out on them either. Cannot be opened in the current state. You think they'd be in here? Huh. Testing you. Testing you. Testing you. Testing you. Testing you. Yeah, I don't... Can I talk to these? Maybe it's along the way. Oh yeah, it has to be. The black-colored monster has fallen like a toppled statue. Within its body lies golden ashes, perhaps the same substance as the gold blood that is commonly seen in Amphorius. It's no good. I didn't see anything. Okay, which one of you has the sparkle? A despicable, twisted life form. It was once a living soul that could mourn pain, but now it can only turn its head at others until its soul drifts silently out of its shell. Maybe this monster will show us some useful memories. I shouldn't have got my hopes up. I really tried my hardest. Why couldn't I see even a sliver of memory?
It could be because when a life is devoured by the Black Tide, it loses its soul.
I guess we're reading the memories off of souls, perhaps? I see you, bug.
Life's impermanence strikes without warning. Even as a bug in the Garden of Reason, one must maintain daily self-examination. Who am I? Where am I? What shall I eat?
The daily question.
It's locked. I can't open it. It was probably sealed in order to ward off the Black Tide.
Is there any keyhole in this door?
Yes. Most of the doors in Amphorius are sealed using the power of Yanis.
Since this door is a creation of 3 Titans of Fate, maybe the Eyes of Veronix can help find a way and open it.
Are you serious? Just a mere door, and your first instinct is to call on the gods?
Who are you?
Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps you should first find a way to clear the fog that clouds your vision.
Dr. Ratio, that you?
You scared me. Are you the echoes of a memory?
I know it's not him, but...
One of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the founder of the New Sporists. Before we go any further,
Oh, you're an Axa.
do not call me Anaxa.
Oops. Anaxago? Anax? I'll just stick to Anaxa. Now, can you tell me?
Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
What a difficult person.
The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a memory. Rather, it is the culmination of the greatness of science and the pure, irrefutable, and undeniable exalted truth. Through the wonders of alchemy, I have shattered my soul and transmuted it into gold before burying it in this spot. I have recorded these words so that visitors may learn where their next destination lies.
How
come you can do that?
Nothing is impossible. Having said that, alchemy is not omnipotent. Each time you hear from me, an equivalent part of my soul is being consumed as the price. In other words, this voice isn't created out of thin air.
But how is it that you can respond to me? Are you really the echoes of a memory?
That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have already discovered the cause of the calamity at the Grove, the Black Tide, and that you mistakenly believe that the scholars have been wiped. But that is where you're wrong. While the Black Tide was still approaching the Grove, the sages found a way to evacuate the vast majority of the scholars. They are heading toward the holy city of Akama as we speak. Only a small fraction of the scholars stayed behind with me to defend the Grove. If all goes well, Cersei's core flame will reach Akama before long.
And only the one guy showed up.
But since you have accessed this message, something unforeseen must have occurred. For now, you should continue onward to the Luminary Throne, where you may retrieve the core flame. And our mortal remains. And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Unless he means he also transmuted their souls too. He disappeared again. Did he finish what he wanted to say?
Miss, judging from your reaction, you must have found a useful memory.
Recount what you saw in the memory.
Professor Anaxa? That's a lot to digest at once. I'm sorry. Please give me some time.
He said his name is Anaxagoras. Anaxagoras. Oops.
You don't have to take that too seriously. For some reason, he's especially particular about his full name.
Nusporus and alchemy refer to...
Professor Anaxa theorizes that all beings originate from the same source and have a similar composition, which in this case refers to the soul. He calls this theory Nusporism. It is an extremely complicated theory. You should get him to explain it himself if you're interested.
It's kind of like how all things will eventually turn to crab.
Alive.
In essence, you can kind of boil it down more to the idea of if life was on another planet, it might look similar to ours, just because if everything took the same route of evolution that ours did, by choosing specific traits that outweigh the others, you could wind up with a lot of places that look very similar to ours. That was kind of the idea. Obviously not exactly the same, but Star Rail and a lot of sci-fi media uses that idea as well, in this idea that like, oh, there's humanoid life on like every planet, even though they're technically not Homo sapiens. Everyone seems to have been evacuated.
Yes, that seems like the only good news so far. We can just focus on retrieving the core flame then.
Perhaps Anaxagoras did not manage to survive.
I do not wish to consider this possibility. Perhaps they were just unable to transfer the core flame, but managed to escape.
Do we have to go to the Luminary Throne? The Luminary Throne? What sort of place is that? Why there would be a throne in the Academy?
It is located at the top of the giant tree, and is where Circe's core flame is kept. According to Anaxa, the core flame should still be there. But making our way there won't be as simple as the professor made it sound.
But on the bright side, it looks like a place that's easy to defend and difficult to attack. If that's really the case, I think that everyone, including Anaxa, will definitely be alright. I was English.
Let's see whether he left any similar directions for us along the way.
The door can finally be opened. It seems like that message also served as a
Alchemy is
lock.
Truly incredible.
Happiness abounded in this lush land by the gods chosen. What was that sound? Probably the Reason Titan. Huh? There's no one here. Did I just imagine that singing?
No, you didn't imagine it. I heard it as well. I'm afraid that someone's probably nearby, as we are unable to ascertain whether they are friend or foe. We better remain cautious.
Also, Anaxa's character model looked kind of important, so he's either a playable character or similar to somebody... oh, what was his name? The media one that everybody wants released. I can't think of his name anymore. Anyways, probably a special character. Important. Giants raise their glass in a toast to behold by the 12 constellations. It's that voice again. This time it's coming from... I have no clue where it's coming from. There's too much echo in this library. Needs more books. That's why you're supposed to keep quiet in a library. Don't be afraid. I have experience in ghost hunting. I really do. Why do you even have experience in that? Ask the Lafu.
The voice is coming from over there.
The heart? The air? White dryads? White dryads. Shadows of white dryads, just like before.
No. It seems to be coming from somewhere even further that way.
I see a beetle in the thing. He's in the bowl.
Let's go check it out.
Slow down. We don't want to alert them. Dressmaker.
Is that all?
The sage statue has been preserved to this day due to its proper maintenance, and years have eroded the details, but the story behind it cannot be wiped away. Library of Philia. To the soul that seeks understanding, love and wisdom are but one life. The thirsty approach of war only to dissolve in the moon's reflection. This thing's interesting. Call water rail. That must take us up top. Don't mind me, I'm just exploring. One little sip, just a tiny taste of this honeydew of knowledge, and I'll ace the final exam. Now, since nobody's around... No, wait. Are there any more final exams? No, dear, I don't think there are. Investigate. Listen to the Titan's echoes. Chrysalis of gold, Menestia, weaving fates of hearts, destined to meet. Purest beauty unto your grace, deepest passion in your heat. For the romance, investigate. A statue resembling an old man draped in robes, seated in deep meditation. Resembling an old man draped in robes, seated in deep meditation, and capable of singing. Stare at the statues, stroke the statue, not the statue.
Regardless of what you do, a stone won't be able to speak.
Oh, who's there?
Such a lively
you look special
little
too.
bunny. You even smell a little familiar.
What a good-looking ghost. Demon eat my bat. No, no.
What a smooth-talking child. I'll accept your praise.
Who are you? Keep your distance and identify yourself. Otherwise, you'll face the consequences.
The scent of Thanatos. I recognize you. Idonia's renowned goddess of death.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of death. Answer my question.
Baring your fangs at me. How cute. Just call me Calypso. I greet you on behalf of the 7 sages and the litophagists.
Hi, Professor. I understand what you're saying, but are you a specter?
Of course not. Just ask the fair lady beside you. She'll definitely know the reason why.
Be careful. Even if the head of the Lotophagus has never shown their true identity before, we shouldn't trust this person so easily. The Weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary if she were truly a phantom body. But if she is someone who has passed on, I should be able to tell. Let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your private conversation?
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real self. Forget it. However, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully. If you can do so without hesitation, we won't treat you as an enemy for the time being.
A pop quiz? Well, that sparks my interest. Go ahead.
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 752nd Great Debate?
That's ultra specific.
Is a flying arrow in motion or at rest?
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Phynon of the New Sporists.
I mean, I'm guessing it would always be in motion because an arrow that's been loosed from its bow does not actually fly straight. It swims, is what it looks like. It's spinning and it's swimming.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd Great Debate never took place. What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phynon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate wreath. Also, to alleviate your worries, I shall provide you with a piece of information that's more valuable than the Great Debate. Anaxa the New Sporist is still alive. I saved him, and he is now recuperating at the Luminary Throne. So, are you satisfied with my answers? This dumbfounded expression of yours is much more adorable and likable than the previous one. As the saying goes, seeing is believing. Why don't you follow me to the throne and take a look for yourself?
I'll keep my eyes on you at all times.
That's truly an honor.
With that, the discussion is over?
As long as we can get the water wheel turning, we'll be able to use it to ascend.
Has to turn the other way though.
So, the solution is to awaken this heart.
Okay. I already got the bug that was here. Doubt I got them all, but especially since there's probably going to be more further in. Take the elevator.
Is that the Chamber of Purifying Tears?
You have a good memory.
Why exactly
Oh no,
did
not
you
again.
bring us here?
My intention should be obvious. See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. Initially, Circes watered them with their tears, while Nestia nurtured them with affectionate love. They are a token of the eternal companionship between the two gods. All the two of you have to do is to cross the deep well and retrieve the golden bough of vows for me.
Cal, you're making things sound too complicated. All you want us to do is retrieve the flower, right? Is that how you're going to test a nameless? Could the deep well be a trap?
You're making it sound so ominous.
We can retrieve it, but I advise you not to waste your time on any schemes.
Oh my. I'm helping you to eliminate your worries and obstacles, and yet I receive nothing in return? Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart and drawing water out of the source. If you can't find it this time, we can just remain trapped here for the rest of eternity.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you planning to keep us here forever?
You're overthinking things. We're all in the same boat. Although, it would be absurd to say that I have no other motives. Since you've brought it up, I might as well take this chance to explain. I'm simply making use of this opportunity to see what you two are made of. So, is that truthful enough for you?
See what we're made of. Could you phrase that any more directly?
Now is not the time for me to elaborate further. So, please proceed. As a student of Anaxa, equivalent exchange should be something that you are familiar with.
I cannot deny that. Miss, since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, she knows about my past. Even though I'm not able to elaborate much, I can tell you that she has reasons to fear me. If you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target, please don't worry. I will promptly intervene.
It's so reassuring to have Cass around. I didn't get to finish that. The time dimension revealed by the orb shows water lilies growing there. I'm trying to multitask in the background. It's not working out. Let's see. I am not good at these ones. The flower looks soft and fluffy. Huh? What's this? I'm guessing we can stand on it. Have the character stand on the Cognos bloom to reach higher locations through its growth and cause it to go back down via the rewind ability. Cognos blooms sometimes become corrupted. Even after it has been rewound, it will still return to its state before it was used. Oops. The prayers reached its end. They can no longer... Maybe I need to bring this? Prayers have been enhanced. I was gonna say maybe that'll get rid of it. Oh, these ones have a nice weakness.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Time to twirl!
Okay, stuff there. Stuffed across there. Thing on floor.
Huh? There are ichor vessels stored here.
Some sides of the ichor vessel are covered with fragile membrane layers, which will break upon impact and cause ichor to flow out. When ichor comes into contact with the flower bed, it will grow a Cognos bloom. When rewinding, you can rewind both to the original states. Each side of the ichor vessel might be covered in a different membranes. Destroy membranes on different sides to generate different results. Okay. So obviously that'll... Oops. Probably not where I wanted it to go, but okay. So this is how flowers are grown.
Flowers, ma'am.
I was trying to get it to go that way, but okay. If you insist. I can't go further.
Looks good.
Okay, that opens this door. So it takes us back up here. Miracle orb. Dudes!
We can do it! This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
On the still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time to twirl!
Other dude.
I choose you.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
On the still waters of oblivion.
Time to twirl!
Destined for oblivion.
Time to twirl!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Okay, that leads out a different door. Am I allowed through here? Is this something else? It's locked. Control panel must be somewhere. Looks like it has one of those puzzles. There we go.
How smart.
I feel condescended. Is that a reason for that, madam? Can I interact with this? Yeah, now Mim's power lets us go in reverse.
Let's hope that this is not a trap set by her.
Still gotta look for the bugs. Maybe this led to the other door, and that's how it opens. Oh, this just takes me back out here. I think this is where I started. Never mind. Let me back in! I'm dumb! I see you. You blend right in.
Surely there's a wonder behind the waterfall. Perils quests a mystical blade that defeats all monsters as soon as you pull it out. That's how all the bard stories go, right?
Ooh. That's potentially how we get stuff. What's that sound? The fish.
So that's how it works.
Prophesized path has been opened. Maybe it's a dude up there who's trying to get me and he can't reach me. Like, what are you doing? This opens this way. Oh, they're like bird things.
I choose you. We can do anything. Still waters of oblivion.
Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
Little more heat. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. We can do it! Destined for oblivion. Still waters of oblivion.
Time to twirl!
Truth is the eternal something.
It too shall fall.
I don't know what answer that was.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Okay, that also can affect it, but why is there two? Why would I mess with it again?
I choose you.
Sometimes I need these materials too.
For oblivion.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
We can do it!
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Still waters of oblivion.
Time to twirl!
Destined for oblivion.
Time to twirl!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Okay, let's see if I can get you open. 6 steps to an enemy. I need him on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, but we'll connect then. It needs to go the other way. Unless... Gotcha. Okay, let's see if I can take my flower power and get back down here. Did the other one go down? I think it did. I'll take this one. Oop, nope. Reach this end, can no longer rewind. Too bad I can't jump either. Oh, I can't take that one all the way back down. I took this to get up here though, and it shrank on me. It went down. How do I get back down? We gotta do this. Oh, nope, I need the core. Gimme. Behold, I did it.
So this is the Golden Bough of Vows. I hope that the Titan will not take their anger out on us.
So, what we're doing is simply provoking the Titans. Don't worry, there are several Aeons that have my back.
If only they could interfere in the affairs of the Titans.
So lustrous and beautiful. It's even more magnificent than before.
Cal?
Cal, don't suddenly appear out of nowhere and scare me like that. My tiny little heart cannot take it. This is already the second time.
Understood. My apologies, Pink Bunny.
Memmy bunny mem?
Is this the legendary Golden Bough of Vows?
We'll know once we test it. There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
How do you know this place so well?
Well, I'm one of the 7 sages after all.
Strange aquatic flowers, often sheen, dazzling, and warm. It is said that they are tokens of the eternal vows between 2 revered deities. At first I wondered if it was an artifact. Maybe not. And I'm back. Or maybe that wasn't the door I came out, but it just had a different exit.
We're here. Could you kindly pluck a petal for me and place it into the pool?
Remove a petal from the Golden Bough of Vows.
Now, can our little goddess perform that again?
Why again?
Huh?
That being the oath of Nestia's priests.
Right. Got it. O Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Memmy lit up.
Oh, it really lit up. What's the principle behind this?
It's just an ancient promise between the Titan and humans. So, what do you think? It really is the Golden Bough of Vows. And I did not set any traps for you, right?
That is indeed true.
You look like a sad, lost puppy. Even if this is indeed a scheme to get you to lower your guard, you don't have any other choice but to play along, do you? Therefore, why don't we just put everything aside and work together? We can always determine who's right and who's wrong once we overcome this.
Yes, I agree.
Great. Then, let's ride the water wheel.
However, giving us half-truths is not the right attitude for cooperation.
Yeah, what? These ones turn red.
According to the principle of equivalent exchange, since we have passed your so-called trial, isn't it time for you to make your intentions clear to us?
I really can't bear to look at your sad expressions. Although you only cleared a simple trial, I'm willing to make an exception and treat you with sincerity. I'll allow each of you to ask a question. But not the little bunny. So, ask away.
What's with the unfair treatment? Is it because I'm too smart? You're afraid the question I ask will turn Amphorius upside down?
Well, in that case, miss, please go ahead.
What's your true identity? Why don't you show your true appearance? What's your purpose in testing us? Why do you say that our fates are intertwined?
A good question. I want to ascertain your ability to help me reclaim my true form. And reclaim the grove from the black tide. Well, it's your turn now, little goddess of death.
My question is, was your previous answer the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
There's no point in making this unnecessarily complicated.
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor any hostility. We merely want to avoid any potential harm to us. Lady Calypso, if you want us to work together more effectively, I advise you to answer my question honestly.
All right. I was completely truthful in my response just now. I have not deceived you, nor will I.
With all due respect, omitting facts can also be considered deceit.
Is that so? Regardless, I still stand by my previous response.
Then please lead the way. After all, facts speak for themselves. The truth will come to light once we arrive at the Luminary Throne.
All right, all right. I originally thought that you were just a beautiful flower planted in the mortal realm by the hand of shadow. But now, I see you have some prickly thorns, too.
I'll just consider that a compliment.
Indeed. I'm complimenting your charming naivete. All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there.
What does she want from me? So, you don't actually have to take the water wheel? Call the water wheel. There we go. Now it waits for me. Ascend! I guess it's just getting it to stop for a second. I'd be afraid to fall through the other side, though. This is a safety hazard. Oh, dang it, you. last one on me glitched, remember? I wonder if that ever reset.
Recognize this place? You're standing in the Titan's heart. If I could manage to steal that, I, Bartholos, would go down in history as the greatest thief of all.
You're all talk. Oh, not interested in my treasure chest anymore? Melting of hearts, huh? Funny, isn't it?
Exactly. I, Bartholos, will have quite the sense of humor. Speaking of Circes, did you know they originally came from the strand of Kefali's hair? I once thought of trying the same, cutting my own hair to see what would grow, but guess what? I suddenly realized I had no hair, haha!
Well, since you are a fragment of the Strife Titan, it is a question worth posing. Oh wait, no, that's yeah. No. 3. Assuming he's the next one. No? Really? Is he on the next one? How many further down? 2 more. I was guessing rotations in my head. Alright, keep going. One.
So much fun! Hey buddy, check out this cool thing. The water wheel is fascinating. I can spend forever here.
More hurt people. Anything else? Up top?
Speaking of which, don't you also have a red-haired companion?
Seriously, how much do you know about us?
Not too much. It's just that I seem to hear the sound of a bee buzzing around.
Lady, your metaphors are not worthy of praise at all.
I can hear birds beyond this door.
Our senses alone can fulfill our souls, while cold reason only kills them, like a blade destroying pure tender buds. When facing true beauty, any thoughts are but sacrilege.
Boy, do I have someone to introduce you to. Why can't I? Thank you. Let's see, what do you guys have to say? Old Titus, you must get moving. The courtyard of storage has been lost. You must now leave before it's too late. Ah, but you're planning to stand your ground as well, Anaxa. First, call me Anaxagoras. Secondly, what do you mean as well? Do you mean you want to die here in the grove? Have you gone senile? Anaxa, I may have not mentioned in my previous debates with you, but I vowed to dictate my life to the grove long ago. I temporarily gave up on the us idea when I was young because I had a family. Fortunately, I had the opportunity to reignite my wisdom here in my old age. Now that the black tide has come to destroy it, I have nowhere left to go. Your logic makes no sense. I know your son is getting by pretty well in Akama. What do you mean, have nowhere left to go? Then tell me, Anaxagoras. You and I both know well that legs like mine will only slow us down. How many unnecessary wounds did you suffer just escorting me to the library? The black tide descends with brutal ferocity. Even a great Chrysos heir like Calidcus cost their life to it. I don't expect that I would be able to leave. I simply wish to sit and read in the Grove Library one last time. You stubborn old fool. Have it your way. We were never able to decide a victor in our debates. Let's count this final one as your victory. We'll just meet again in the Netherrealm, old Titus. Take care. Finally, it's quiet again. Let me see. I wonder if those brats have been sneaking impure content into the collection. Just as expected. One Punch God Aquila? As if this were the old days, I have burned it on sight. I was expecting something actually loon. It's just One Punch Man. Forbidden Love. The tree and the butterfly? Damnations, what blasphemous fool put here this year? Who put their yellow books in here? Whatever. The little brat at home used to love this kind of stuff. I scared that out of him, though. In my final moments, I'd like to see just what is so special about this brain-rotting nonsense. Scandalous, just scandalous. Beasts in the Black Tide. I won't allow you to touch our collection.
Ah, finally, some fresh air. The wind is so chilly.
Wouldn't expect a place like that to hold that much heat, but maybe it's windy.
I choose you. We can do anything. Still waters of oblivion.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours!
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Reach the end of the story in your own way. Is that all?
I kind of wonder if there's a reward for restoring these or not. I don't recall. Any bugs? I'm running around like a goofball. It's just because I'm looking for beetles. Golden Kelk's Butt of Treasures. Where? There. Oh, wait. I hear a thing. I thought you were part of the scenery. Sorry, man.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Still waters of oblivion.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Kelp's Golden Buzz of Treasures. This is for money grinding. I see a hand of Zagreus coin. Should I be concerned?
So that's how it works.
Whoa! It's little Gray, little Cass, and the pink puppy!
Forget it. I'll just be a puppy. Be forgiving. Be forgiving.
Lady Trianne, are you alright? Were you hurt?
No, Trianne flew high up into the air so the monsters couldn't reach us.
All that matters is you're alright. Did you find an Axa? Air supremacy secured.
Yup! The spindle that Aggie gave us is so powerful that Trianne seems to have found Nax. He's near the treetop. Even though our perception of him is very weak, it's not like the White Dryads from before. But since Trianne was alone and afraid that it might be dangerous, we did not fly there to take a look.
It seems like Lady Trianne did not forget our promise. Anaxa is indeed still alive, and he's at the Luminary Throne right now. It seems like Lady Calypso did not lie regarding this.
Huh? Calypso? Who's that?
She seems to be the head of Lotophagists, a kind-hearted and mysterious passerby, a spirit, wanderer of the grove?
Oh, so you found a survivor!
Kinda.
But the golden thread doesn't seem to be able to sense the person you're talking about.
Cal, come and meet our other companion. Where did she go off to? Maybe she can't leave.
Coming and going without a trace. She's such a strange person.
Oh! Actually, Trian also found this. Could this be related to the person you're talking about?
I can't
This
tell.
is a piece of burnt cloth.
Yup! Trian found it on a branch not long ago. Trian even used the golden thread to search around and found that the entire grove is giving off a similar aura.
Maybe Anaxa left it behind using alchemy in order to guide us?
Trian doesn't think so. Because when Trian picked it up, we didn't see anything at all. And judging by the golden thread, the aura seems to be all around.
Lady Trian, where is the aura gathered at right now?
It seems to be... Oh! A little higher and a little ahead of us!
The Dome of Devotion. Calypso, just what are you hiding?
Ah, there's the hand of Zagreus. You.
Such fine growth. These sage lotuses seem to be growing well, but the roots and seeds are nice and fat. Now, what concoction should I brew with these?
I don't know, man. Lotus wine, kinda hits different in Greek mythology. It's a little bit like the lettuce, if you know what I mean.
We can do it! Destined for oblivion. Still waters of oblivion.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
We can do anything! I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Destined for oblivion.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Yeah, because there's multiple stuff down there. What's this other thing? It says there's another puzzle here. I wonder if that's just part of the Zagreus hand puzzle thing. This episode's already so much longer. I don't know how much longer I'm willing to make it.
I choose you! Still waters of oblivion.
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
There were 2 episodes that were like 10 to 20 minutes each, and then there's... Oh, dang it. And then there's this one, which is going to be like 3 hours. Ah, there's the hand up there. Anywho. This one's pretty straightforward. Spirit Thief Bartholos.
Indeed, as I said, the tricks are under the Titan's nose. However, tricks must involve surprise attacks.
Oh. Attack Bartholos with a skill.
We can do it!
It's better to make no move. A little more heat.
Another journey.
The basic attack. With an ultimate. I can't really get him with that, actually.
I'm honored by... Since you're already here, why not have a meal before...
Can I? Okay, that does do damage, I forgot.
Time to twirl! Hey! Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours!
Reach the end of the story in your own.
Fine skills and agility. The treasure chest stolen from under the Titan's nose is yours. Admitting defeat so easily, I'm a galactic baseballer and I'm invincible. Of course, it's all part of the game. Tricks that go outside the game would be a problem. Even Ancestor Zagreus once said the ultimate meaning lies within the game. Only the game can make its meaning point back to itself. So you're saying you lost the game? Zagreus, that's profound of them. That tone doesn't sound like Zagreus. Of course, the trickery of the Titan is a Titan, right? If Thrall is just talking nonsense, then how do Titans maintain their dignity? Alright, we're old friends now. Take your treasure and devote yourself to your own game. We'll meet again.
I wonder if this is technically the same one over and over.
Is that all?
Any beetles in here?
The golden thread is vibrating more and more violently.
Maybe we're getting closer.
Everyone, let's be even more cautious.
Not sure. Need more taste. This ingredient is sweet. Nothing like what the records say. This data's not nearly enough to accurate conclusions. Maybe I should take one more taste.
What is it? Is it sap? Yeah, eventually I'll probably start running around here too, just for collecting materials. But at the moment, I don't really have that many Amphorius characters. I kind of missed like a whole play period, you know? I'm really done to catch up. The whole new planet is out.
Hold on. The butterfly of divine mind is gone?
Yeah, there's just like a hole where it used to be. Dome of devotion. Love spoke to me. I am the untamed wind, arriving unbidden to embrace your flame. Gently entwining, I stroke your fire to brilliance, then let it slowly die down.
That can't be. Was it for fending off the black tide? Or perhaps...
What exactly is this butterfly of divine mind? Is it a very powerful guardian monster?
No. How should I put it? It's considered a safeguard for the Titan's core flame. This butterfly is created from Nestia's remaining divine mind and bears the responsibility of guarding the core flame. Legend has it that someone can only pass the trial of the butterfly by proving they possess pure and unselfish love within their heart. Only then can they awaken the great tree to open up the path to meet Circes.
But how are we going to prove it?
Will telling the Titan I love you work? Mem's good at doing that.
Sorry, but even I don't know how. After all, this is a secret among secrets that only a select few in the entire grove, and even Amphorius, know. Rather than worry about this, Lady Trianne, did the golden thread react to anything around here?
No. That unknown thing seems to be even farther ahead and higher up.
But isn't that a dead end up there? Ahead?
Perhaps we can try again. Let's see if the butterfly will still react to the golden bough of vows despite having dissipated. If it's indeed the token mentioned in the legends, there should be a reaction.
Take a petal from the golden bough of vows. You take a single petal from the golden bough of vows and offer it with both hands. The butterfly didn't even move 1 inch. Just hang on a little longer. A sincere heart will prevail. Pick up the petal and wave it in front of, like the butterfly. Chew on the petal with a highly provocative expression. Even in the naive myths of Amphoreus, it all boils down to sincerity brings miracles. How show genuine intent and the butterfly will surely respond. Yet, regrettably, it remains unmoved. I did what I could, but the butterfly didn't even move 1 inch. Do you also have to use some kind of special spell?
Let me give it a try. Oh, Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
The butterfly still doesn't move 1 inch.
Lady Trianne, and even Mem? Where have they disappeared to?
Little Gray, little Cass, look over here, quick! Mummy, he's about to burst into flames!
Sorry, what?
The voice seems to be coming from the star-chasing
But she's an
trio.
ice type. Okay, really quickly though. Any bugs? One strike, that's all it took. What kind of monster is the black-clad swordsman? They vanished. Without you, Artakama, our defense crumbled. We can't hold. Run, Saya, and save yourself. No, I'm not leaving without you. This won't be our end. No, listen to me. Just go. Don't talk to me like that. You're a Chrysosaur, remember? I've spent my whole life chasing your shadow, looking up to your golden blood. Don't you dare give up now. Here, try grabbing onto my shoulder. Cyan, behind you. No. When did the Black Tide monsters, the others, they're all... You never listened, just like when we were kids. Guess we're both troublemakers, sis. Dad never caught a break with either of us, did he? You remember how you used to drag me into your schemes? I'm just trying to look at the face. Yeah, it's a normal NPC face. Sister? It doesn't matter anymore, sis. We all end the same way. Dad would be proud of us. Monsters of the Black Tide. You want to harm Artakama. Why don't you just try it? It looks as if Cyan is talking about something from her sister's body. You imagine it must be some kind of weapon. Aye. Hush now. We wouldn't want to startle these tiny butterflies. I'm studying their metamorphosis process, and if successful, making new knowledge to breed butterfly chimeras. Is that considered creepy when viewed through the perspective of another bug?
Little Gray, little Cass, it's bad. It's very bad.
Don't worry, friend.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. I just feel a little warm. It'd be best if you could keep me from becoming a snack for these little things. Sorry, I shouldn't have called you guys little things. Calm down, we'll be right there. If that's the case, let's get out of here.
Lady
No,
Trianne,
we're coming to get her.
What exactly happened just now?
Trianne and Memmy were looking around to see if there were any mechanisms nearby. But just as they went to take a closer look at that big piece of amber, they were surrounded!
I see. Let's get a move on. The orbs belonging to Ornyx's priests should be nearby. Hopefully they'll be of some use.
Memmy Mem. Memmy Mem. Memmy.
Before I'm cooked, let me first think about how to apologize. What'd you say before that? I'll leave it in your capable hands. Not another one of these.
Enter the hidden passage. Blocked, unable to use at the moment. Well done, friend. Oh, because she's underwater. I feel so much cooler now.
I choose you. Still waters of oblivion.
Time to twirl!
We can do anything.
Time to twirl!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Reach the end of the story in your own way. Looks good.
My fur, still drying.
It's connected! Let's hurry! Memmy is already bouncing around due to the heat!
No, no. This is a sweet little dance to express my apologies.
Is that all?
Hang on, I see a bug. Oh, but I can't get through, can I? No, I can't. Doggone it. Can I tilt this? Sort of. Please hold.
We can do it!
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Destined for oblivion.
Time to twirl!
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours!
Oh wait, this is a big one.
I choose you.
I didn't realize.
Still waters of oblivion.
Good luck, gang.
We can do anything. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time to twirl!
Still waters of oblivion.
My back. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Again?
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Destined for oblivion. Great. The more the better.
Shoes. Okay, that's something too. Should I be worried about that? Wait, I came all this way for the bug. Did I get the bug? I'm losing my mind. There was a bug, I swear. Just seeing if I could maybe tilt it to see the bug. The bug is only in one location. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that right now.
So warm. Much comfort.
Oh, do I have to come down here when in a certain way? That didn't help. That did not help me.
That didn't help me at all.
I knew that seemed too easy.
We can do it!
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
On the still waters of oblivion.
Time to twirl!
We can do anything! Destined for oblivion. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Okay, that's different. Huh. I'd assume it has to go there. Literally how, though? Gotcha.
It's not what I asked for.
Didn't you put like nectar somewhere? This thing should maybe be able to help.
I choose you! On the still waters of oblivion.
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Purify, please. Close that gap. And I'm back up here. Super. I knew there was something I probably had to do with this. Unless... Okay, but now I'm locked in. I think. Nope, I don't think so. Maybe now when I go down? Because I have to be in this form. Can't get over there. I'm driving myself nuts. Oh my god! Okay, so is this just this. That's my ball of extra energy. Yeah, it's already activated. Shoot. Ah, I see this. That's the flower. Now it has the nectar there. Wait, have I been over here?
Is that all?
Come join me. Feels like I'm floating in the sky. So cool. Can we walk on it? Now I'm stuck over here. How can I be both? Find a way to go around, maybe? Otherwise I get stuck. Okay, that's pointing down. Starting to lose my mental faculties a little bit. Both should be here. That gets me across here. I'm so lost.
We can do it! Still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion.
Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
Let's see. Any daring fellows hiding this way? Stitch that up. Already activated. A super orb. Can I go down now?
Oh no. I'm starting to smell something delicious.
I did it, I made it. That must be because I can't help giving off an irresistible charm. You're finally here, friend. I've been waiting for a while now. Let's surround them. It's time to give this bunch of ungentlemanly fools a taste of my fury and fatal allure. I'm burning hot right now. It feels like I've reached medium well. Now perhaps I'm on the verge of becoming well done.
I choose you.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion.
Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Precision and grace. That did not take much effort. Was this supposed to be a challenge?
Man, I got stuck.
Easy. Just kidding. I want to marvel at how Stell and Cass always managed to resolve crises so effortlessly.
I'm just so only third best, you know. Actually, there's 4 of us.
Alright, sorry, forgot about Trian.
It's alright. Trian only just flew down.
I'm glad that everyone is alright. Speaking of which, this piece of amber is...
Trian, you could have flown down and done that all by yourself.
A remnant of Nestia's core flame. To get to the throne at the treetop, gather the embers before you with the golden bough of vows, and present it to the divine butterfly.
Whoa, where did you come from?
You finally appeared, Lady Calypso.
Yes, it's been some time. The battle just now was a true delight, and I feel quite elated. It seems like I'll really be able to rely on all of you to reclaim my true form.
Lady Trian, how does the golden thread react to her?
Huh. There's no reaction at all.
Obviously. After all, the fragment that you picked up just now is completely unrelated to me. All right. Just do as I say. If you're able to pass the trial, I will tell you everything truthfully.
Another trial.
I'm tired of these.
Ma'am.
Come on, I hate people who don't finish their thoughts.
But we have to go to the treetop to find Nax anyway, right?
I've got a hunch. Come, let's collect the embers and go confront her.
Yeah, is she maybe part of a Titan?
According to Calypso, we just have to gather the embers before us with the golden bough of vows.
As the golden water lily touches the amber, flames spill from its petals. Curiously, the fire does not consume the entire flower. Only faint flickers gather at the tips, subtly burning.
How incredible.
Ma'am.
So, we just have to present it to the butterfly? Strange aquatic flowers. Their amber-colored soft flames sway imperceptibly. It's said that they are tokens of eternal vows between 2 revered deities, and now it holds the soul of one of them.
Is that all?
And away we go. Can I just connect it now? Thank you. Oh my god.
No match for me.
Yeah, see, now it just lets me back over here. Which is probably essential to solving one of the trials. Or getting that bug. I am good here for now. Let us move on. I know there's one bug back there, but we can figure that out at a later date.
It seems like you managed to gather the embers. In that case, just offer it to the divine butterfly.
It'll be fine. Let's just do as she says.
Offer the faintly burning golden bough of vows. Oh, now it's really bright in here.
It's a success! Path has appeared.
All of you have indeed passed the trial.
Titan sad cries.
The sound of a butterfly's wings.
shortly.
Something wrong?
Of course, our promise still stands. But now, it's time for me to sacrifice myself.
Are you the lover that was mentioned with all this?
If the West Wind ever ends, let that be the place where we reunite. Farewell, my love.
Lady Calypso, this is...
It's nothing much. Thank you so much for your help. Now, it's time for me to fulfill my part of the promise.
Well, in that case, I can start. You're actually Cersei's, right?
What's going on? You're the Titan?
Oh my. The children of humanity have passed the final trial at last.
Passed the trial after like 2 hours ago.
I was wondering when you were planning to expose me. How did you know?
You're not subtle.
The riddle-like trials, your distrustful yet sincere character, referring to Nestia as your love, and... The head of the Litophagus is actually called Medea, and not Calypso.
Since you knew from the start that I was not who I said I was, why did you wait until now to expose me?
Because I did not believe that Cersei's would walk this world in a human form. I was also afraid that the Titans were under the control of the Black Tide, and would do us harm. Also, to make a claim, one must have evidence. This is the precious knowledge that I acquired during my time at the Grove.
Excellent. To think we were able to gain a new chance at life in the midst of death. Fate truly is a mysterious thing.
Well, shouldn't you also tell us why you went through all the trouble of setting up these riddles?
Oh, the reason's quite simple. I needed your help, and just like how you were wary of me, I had to ensure that you were not villains who were trying to get their hands on the core flame. I also had to ascertain that you were capable of dealing with the threat at hand.
Is this threat related to the Black Tide?
Indeed. And it's even more related to that lost item from before. Its owner is a quiet and paranoid hunter who seems to have been reborn from the Black Tide and is attacking along with it. As I could not do anything about them, I split my body up and escaped to avoid harm. I bided my time for a chance to seek assistance. Unfortunately, this was not a sustainable long-term plan.
What you mean is that you hid your own core flame?
Indeed. I split it into 3. I hid one within the Golden Bough of Vows, and sealed another in the Amber, along with Nestia's remaining embers. As for the last one, it's currently in Anaxa's body, which is in dire need of repair.
What? Do you mean that you're using such a method?
After all, the scholars of the Grove have always been willing to lay down their lives to defend my core flame. As a respected god, it would be too embarrassing if I were to do nothing and simply watch the children of humanity give up their lives for me. Especially that heretic named Anaxa. He did not even hesitate to tear his soul apart and use it to perform a miracle. He trapped all the creations of the Black Tide within the grove, so that they would not be able to harm others. His way of thinking was so out of the ordinary that I felt it would be a waste for him to meet his demise in the Black Tide. And so, I decided to save his life. Of course, this also meant that I was able to conceal myself and remain hidden. Well, that's also an equivalent exchange, right?
I finally understand. So you want to lend a hand in piercing your core flame back together. We'll also be able to save Anaxa that way.
What a smart little bunny. This way, I'll be able to regain my true form. And you will be able to bring the core flame and your teacher back to Akama. We'll also take down the black-robed swordmaster at the throne. Together, in one go.
But, Circes, aren't you the reason Titan?
Even if I do not have the authority of Strife, I'm still a god. I just need you to buy me some time against the warrior's blade. Once the core flame is reformed, I'll be able to show my hand.
Just leave it to me. Buying time is my specialty. Let's shake him down in one go.
Excellent. Then just continue climbing to reach my throne. Turn the golden bough of vows into firewood to reignite the core flame of reason.
Butterfly adores flowers. Quite literally. Okay, let's keep moving.
I'll leave it to you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
It seems like a fierce battle will be inevitable.
Don't worry, Trian will protect everyone.
Ahead lies the Luminary Throne. And also, the battlefield that we're about to step onto.
It's okay, I've already beaten Dragon Quest XI. I've been this song and dance before. Not this. Friends, can you feel it?
Memmy, what's wrong?
My memories here have a very intense smell. It's the scent of bulrush, sand, and the blazing sun.
Is this Professor Anaxa?
Oh, now we know what cologne he uses.
My eyes can no longer see.
Is it bad that as a character he reminds me of a mix of Ratio and Adventurine?
All I have to do is to place this body at the core of the array. For the sake of Emporius. Die with me, Titan.
be up against, so I don't know if this is a good team fit or not. Speaking of, how about we get a little defense in here just in case? Just in case. Yeah, some sort of black swordsman. Just looking for stuff around here in the meantime, though. You notice a mural etched on the wall depicting a giant tree spreading its branches under the sunlight, with countless sparks of wisdom cascading from the treetop. It was once the origin of the Grove of Epiphany, back when Circe selflessly imparted knowledge to the people of Euphorius. Those fortunate enough to receive her legacy became her earliest disciples. Cool. I wasn't trying to do that, I just wanted to open the treasure chest. I'm just looking for bug and treasures, man. You know, pre-final, pre-boss stuff. I guess it's not final boss. This probably is an area final boss. We still got so much more to go. So I doubt it, but... the way those flowers were lit up made me think it was like a little ghost bug.
Circe was right. He's indeed here.
Well, part of him anyway. Where's the rest of the soul?
Who is this black-robed guy?
And can we put it back in?
This person is the source of the smell and the memory. It's basically the memory itself. The burning paradise, the shattered sun, and
him being cleaved in two.
Carnage, death and destruction.
Everyone, brace yourself. This must be the hunter reborn from the black tide that Circe was talking about. The black sword and cloak. The owner of the piece of cloth. The north wind that sent over the deathly fog of Thanatos.
Are you meant to be...
not demigods.
He looks like he's covered in both suns and moons simultaneously.
Stand down or die.
Quick, run! It's just us. We won't be able to defeat him.
You sure? Don't worry, I'll protect everyone. Things will get better when we... will get better when the Titan attacks. Is there still time for us to escape now? Castris just has to poke it.
Trian will also protect everyone! Trian is brave!
Miss. Only this time, may death protect us.
Unless maybe because he's part death, he's immune to it.
Be careful.
One slash. 2 slashes.
Wait, I'm holding her. And I'm not dead.
Three slashes are enough.
Who exactly are you? Let's try it this other way.
Let's try it my way.
We can do it all.
Better to make no move than wait for your move.
Alright, I'll call your bet. Don't ask, just spend.
Man, me!
It's just a twin.
This is being in sync?
Mimi!
It's
Got a
better to
bunch
make
now.
A little more sheets. I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Torment.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ice, electric, and quantum.
Still waters of oblivion.
Sure, I'll play along.
So powerful.
Suffering essential. Where is she? Is the core flame still not pieced together yet?
More seasoning.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Spend freely.
Return to the Blade Tree.
Watch your head.
Offer your souls to the fire.
Not good.
Be reduced to
And I tanked it. It was probably supposed to be bad, but I brought Adventurine. I was gonna say, is he gonna get hit from behind? Isn't Hexa awake?
Can't be killed in a single blow. You are indeed no ordinary human.
How annoying.
Children of humanity,
don't waver now.
let's just destroy them, one by one.
I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Trust me. We can do anything!
Yeah, it's probably an easy mode now.
Since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity. What a pity.
Professor Alexa? No. It's Cersei's.
Maybe it's both? You're finally here. I missed you so much.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Oh. I weep for the departed.
She needs to be on this one.
It too shall fall.
Nobody saw that.
That was tough.
I'm truly exhausted.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe
You know, I've been chasing coins all night. Maybe it's your turn.
This is bad.
Century Gate, open!
Back to the underworld with you. Shortly after, Anakama.
Phew. That was a close call. Thank goodness that we returned to Akama unharmed.
Yeah, we had to limp all the way back, though. Akama, your base speller is back. I never want to leave the Holy City again.
Little Cass, my head, it still hurts. Sorry, I know you told me not to open the gate.
Please don't blame yourself, Lady Trianne. If it weren't for you, we would have already met our end at the Grove.
I feel awful. I need to go back.
to get some rest.
Me too, girly. I want to wrap it up too.
Lady
I can't go
Trian,
this long anymore.
You haven't been well since you woke up. Are you sure you can make it back on your own?
All this noise and commotion. Akuma hasn't changed a bit, has it?
Are you Professor Anaxa?
There's no need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks. It is I, Anaxagoras of the New Sporists.
Indeed. You are the only one who would refer to yourself like that. Professor, let me be frank. The mission Lady Aglaya entrusted us is to search for survivors, uncover the truth about the disaster at the Grove, and retrieve the core flame of Circe's.
That does not surprise me. And now, I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of the disaster, as well as the defenseless bearer of a core flame. Are you going to bring me to Aglaya to fulfill your duty?
That is indeed my duty, but I prefer not to present you to her as a captive or spoil of battle.
Fine. There's no need to make your life difficult. I'm not against meeting that woman. But I have some things to take care of first. The families of some of my fellow Grove Scholars live in the Holy City. Before we meet Aglaya, I want to visit them.
Why do you have to do it before meeting Aglaya? Because he might never see them again. And yeah, no, sorry, recording for too long just makes me ill anymore. So that's why I've also done shorter videos, but this one didn't give me much of a choice, so I'm just kind of really writing it out back here.
Because Lady Aglaya will probably be against it.
Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but will also suppress any information about the Grove. She's always been that cold-hearted. My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the core flame and fighting the Black Tide alongside me. Their families deserve to know the truth.
What's up with the mark on your chest?
You intend to do it without her knowledge.
Do you really think that woman would treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty? I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more anger on her face. Are you going to stop me, Casterus?
I will accompany you, but please understand that Lady Aglaya has her own considerations.
You truly have the makings of a fine scholar, putting yourself in other people's shoes like that. Let's go. I won't go overboard.
So, after all these years, you and Lady Aglaya are still...
Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of our conflict.
Alright, but that is actually, the tail end of things. So for that chapter, we're officially in a new chapter now. So this is where I'm going to wrap it up. I thought this was going to be a lot shorter than it was, and then it turns out, nope. Nope, this is a 3-hour plus ordeal, and I already recorded a video prior to this, so... because I take any opportunity I can get lately. So, I'm feeling a little nauseous, not gonna lie. Sorry if you started to notice with my commentary, like I started to get less and less as we went along. I don't know anything about these characters, so I might go for... Can I do a cone? I don't know. Here we go. Here's Sparkle's cone. I might go for this. So I could really use some weapons. New one. The story's next page. there we go. We have reached the end. So with that, this is going to be where I'm going to call it for this specific episode. So thank you so much to everyone who has joined. Like and subscribe if you would like to see more Honkai Star Rail. Hopefully when I'm feeling a little bit better. And I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye! I'm gonna go take a nap.